Welcome to the Alien APC. The APC stands for Armored Personnel Carrier, inspired by the movie Aliens. Now, this is not a traditional actually make it yourself video because it's almost impossible for somebody to go about and create something this sophisticated. And I will show you exactly why. But I just wanted to show you what it is, how I created it, and for you to get inspired. Maybe you can create something similar. Take a look at the size of this. This is a minifigure. This is the Alien APC. It is amazing in size. Now, here is the cool thing about this. Every one of the wheels have shocks in them. So when it goes into all kinds of terrains, it's actually gonna go and absorb the shocks. Why is that? Here's why. We have shocks built in every single one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those and shock absorbers. To create this was very hard, intensive work, and I'll show you exactly why I'm talking about this. Had to order special parts, including those pieces that go in here, and there is a circle piece right there, and there is 4 different studs to it. Here I'm going to be closing it, and I'm going to be putting it right back in here. This is one of the most things about this is that the wheels themselves, you have to be very careful when you put them in. If you put them the wrong way, it's not going to go in, and plus it makes it very weak. This is the weakest part of the whole structure. Other than that, it's pretty good. It's not really weak, as I'm just saying that it's easily, when you put it in, it's very hard to get it out. So that's all the whole issue is about that. Now, here's a few other things that this actually has that's kind of cool. There is the blaster itself right here. It can spin 360 degrees and shoot bad guys from all over the place, up, down, and sideways. That's really awesome. Now, it has other interesting features to it. Here's the cockpit right here. So when it drives, it can clear all kinds of elements with this right here. Right in the front, this is a shield that prevents it from going over things and keeping obstacles out of the way. Now, let's open this up. There's actually a spot right in the front where we can put 2 different minifigures in here. There's the wheel right there, and 2 different minifigures can fit in. Now, this is not easy for them to fit in. In fact, it's going to take you some work to squeeze them in here. Another thing that this has, which is very interesting, is 2 different engines on the top. So those are the exhaust fans right here and the back. So 2 different fans coming in from the back as well. Another thing that's kind of cool is that it has different kind of compartments. So this is the first compartment, this is the second, there is a third, and there is a 4th compartment in the back. Let's go to the next compartment, the second one. Another thing I want to show you is that there is air conditioning units, and next to the air conditioning units there is a small window where they can look at the sides and see what's going on. You could put a minifigure right at the top, right here. You can just take this out and stick one right there. Oops, just broke apart. Put this back together. Now, another thing you could do, you don't even have to have this part. There is a vent right here, so you can kind of walk in here. Reminds me of the movie Aliens, where there's all those different vents and people are walking in there and shooting bad guys, or aliens, of course. Now, when you take this out right here, there's 2 different compartments that you're going to be able to see. Let's put this back in. And here is a control room with windows to the front as well. Here's the controls. And they can see outside. Another room right here where there's 2 different spacesuits that they can actually wear right there, including a weapon system right here, which is like a blaster or something sitting right there. And here is the seat. Now, there is a way for them to walk in here, and they can walk in and out, and this is where the escape capsule actually exists. Let me open this up. So this is the back, and there is 2 different warning signals right there. They're telling people that they should watch out because it's going to get them outside. Here's the weapons right here. 2 more windows. And I think I'm actually going to go and do something that's going to close this area right there. So I have to put something in here as an extra, just in case, you know, somebody gets in here and I don't want them to go to the second area. Now, here's the really cool part, which is the ending right there, the back. So there is the engine right here. It spins around. And here is 2 different systems right there. And we have a little protection to the exhaust fans. When we open it up right in the back, we have to remove this piece right here. There's the capsule. And the capsule itself just gets out. You can just take this capsule out, which is kind of cool. So this is the capsule. So it spins around to protect people. And you can just get it out. Just put it right here. So there could be a guy right there who is sitting in here, and it can just lay right there, and this can just drive away. The cool thing about this is that simply you can put this into a mountain or something, and the guy could just live there and then get in, get out, which is kind of cool. But only one dude can actually fit in here. Put it on the side and show you a little more about the escape capsule. So here's the door. So this door gets in here, so anybody can just get in there. But here's another cool thing about this. Right on the side of the vehicle itself, you can see 2 different weapons. Here is one, and here is another one. Now, I don't want any bad guy to just come in here, grab the weapon, and shoot people in there. So I made this right there. There's an electrical cable right here. So the funny thing is, somebody tries to grab this, they're going to get electrocuted. So the guy over here who sits here, he's in control. As you can see, there is 2 different pressure valves right here, and the window right there. And here's the red button. So when you press the red button, it means this is electrocuting. So nobody should be touching it. Now, use your own imagination for this. I mean, of course, everything I just said doesn't really exist, but you have to think about this as if it does. That's the whole benefit and fun of Legos themselves. Here's different light system right here. And this is the front of it. There's a lot of lights and designs. So let me put this all back together again, just to show you how it looks like. It's a really simple build if you really comes to think about it, but it's not. So I challenge anyone to try to build something like this. So let me put everything back in. You can put this like that backwards in as well, and it still, you know, works. So if you want to, you can put it like this, but it's not the right way. It has to really go the right way so every compartment gets closed. And this one was like that. There we go. And I'm gonna be closing this here, otherwise it's very easy for this to open. You don't want to open this while it is driving. That's why we have this special protection to it right here, and it closes it up. So this is it. This is a complete review of my alien personnel carrier, not alien personnel carrier, but APC, which stands for Armored Personnel Carrier. In other words, alien personnel carrier. And this sums up this video. So let me know what you think of this episode, how much you like this alien personnel carrier, APC of course, and if you want to build your own, even if you want me to take this apart and show you how I actually created this, let me know about it as well. But this is going to be very, very hard for you to create, and of course it is very hard for me to go about break this into pieces and then reconstruct it all together. That said, if you want to see any more of my custom made mockers, make sure you post below a comment and let me know what you think of it, how much you like this, and if there is any improvements I should be actually making to make this even better. Of course, let me know about my choice of cores and anything else. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe to it because I'm going to have a lot more coming up soon as well.